Okay, my schedule for the evening changed a little bit, so I had more time, and I figured I'll do another one. I have another little canvas laying around, so I will try a different sort of thing, hopefully less color, because a lot of times when I do these things I just use too much color. So I am going to start with a black base. It's actually black with a little bit of blue, and a little bit of Mars black from another acrylic, because it just didn't look like it was black enough, and it depends on how well it covers this, whether it stays black enough. I mean, you can, I add a tiny bit of water to it as well, so we'll see if the canvas starts peeking through, which I'd rather not happen. But once I get this covered, we'll see how it goes. And the push pins must not be totally even, since you can hear this thing jostling a little bit. I have a feeling, from the way it's looking, that I probably added a little bit too much water to this. It's looking on the edges of the canvas where it's starting to thin a little bit. You see the canvas through it. But these things are always an experiment. Okay, and then the other ones I've mixed up have a couple of metallic acrylics, a sort of greenish tone, a light gold, and then a darker copperish shade here. And I mixed a little silicone in with these three colors, so and we'll see. I really feel so clueless when I'm doing these things, I tell you. I'm so used to doing other types of work that this stuff always sort of stymies me. So this one's going to be a case of lifting and letting it move around and see what develops, if anything. And I do have some white left that I might incorporate into this as well. And this is just white from the painting that I just finished. And what's interesting is, I don't know if it's because these metallic paints or who knows what, but so far, even though I use silicone this time, which is supposed to promote cell growth, there's really nothing happening with this one. Whereas before I didn't use any, and I got a fair amount. It could just be because of the nature of these metallics. I don't know, maybe they there's something in them that kind of inhibits it. Clunk. And I was going to use the straw, or actually I think I was going to try and do a scrape, which is when you scrape one color over another and hopefully the other color rises up to reveal some cells. Like that. If that's the sort of thing you want. Gotta be careful, can't spill any on the carpet. Keep this spatula-like thing free. God, you know what's kind of funny is, look at this here. This looks like a face. There's a nose, and there's a pair of lips, and this is a forehead. But I'm sure that will change. That will go away. I think, if I remember correctly, part of the reason you get cells is because some colors rise because they're lighter and some colors are heavier. And so the white appears to be, in some cases, rising. But now this is the time when I need to, as I go, decide on how this composition is going to end up. There goes the face. I mean, it is kind of neat seeing these various cell structures here. Oops. How about taking the tip off, you doofus? Interesting. It looks like something's developing with this guy of sorts. Like he's some sort of flying ghost. You can see some of the gold and green coming through here. I'm thinking. Don't bug me. I'm trying to decide if I should do anything next. It's actually turning out more interesting than I thought it would. I think I need to move it a little so that it's more in the camera range. Yeah, these golds are really pretty. I gotta give it that. And it's just figuring out what to do. What to do. I feel like I want this to be the focus, so I'm trying to think of the ways that I can sort of heighten that. But I don't want to go so far as to stick an eye in there. That might be too much. Too silly. Your hands don't get messy at all. I guess I should wear gloves. If I was Mr. Responsible, I probably would. Yeah, I think I'm about to leave this one alone. Trying to decide if there's, I think maybe some balance might be if I had a little gold here. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this one alone. There might be, I think I'm seeing some interesting stuff on a scrape. I think a scrape here that I think I want to see if I can duplicate here with this white. Yeah, I'm done. I gotta finish. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Okay, anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll be doing something a little bit more under control at some point later on. See you later.